Hey everyone, if you're running a small cafe, a juice bar, or even just need a serious ice supply for a big family gathering, you've probably wondered if a commercial ice machine is actually worth the investment. I mean, who doesn't love having a constant supply of fresh ice at their fingertips, right? But it's a significant purchase, and you want to make sure it's going to pay off in the long run. I was in the same boat until I tested the Hoshizaki KML-700MAJ, and I've got to say, it's a solid piece of equipment. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this thing is built to last. The stainless steel exterior isn't just for looks, it's durable, easy to clean, and resists rust, which is a big deal when you're dealing with ice and water all day. I've had mine for a few months now, and it still looks as good as new, even after constant use. Plus, the crescent-shaped ice cubes it produces are perfect for drinks. They chill them down fast without watering them down too quickly, which is exactly what you want in a busy setting. I've noticed that the unique shape of the ice cubes also helps to reduce foam and splashing when you're pouring drinks, which is a nice bonus. Now, let's talk capacity. This machine can crank out up to 658 pounds of ice in 24 hours. That's a ton of ice, and it does it consistently. I've used it during a weekend barbecue where we had over 50 people, and we never ran out. The machine kept up without breaking a sweat. And if you ever need more, you can actually mount two of these side by side to double your output. That's a huge advantage if you're scaling up or just have unpredictable demand. I've also found that the ice production is really consistent, so you can rely on it to keep up with your needs, even during peak hours. Another thing I love is how low maintenance it is. The air-cooled design means you don't have to mess with water lines or drainage setups like you do with some other models. Just plug it in, and you're good to go. The self-contained design also makes it super easy to move if you need to rearrange your space. I set mine up in a corner of my garage turned mini brewery, and it's been hassle-free. I've even moved it a few times to accommodate different events, and it's been easy to set up and start using again. Noise was a concern at first, but honestly, it's quieter than I expected. It's not silent, but it's not obnoxious either. I've had it running while I was filming content in the same space, and the hum was barely noticeable over the camera noise. That's a win in my book, especially in a small workspace. I've also noticed that the noise level hasn't changed over time, so it's not like it's getting louder or more obtrusive as it ages. One thing to keep in mind is the size. This is a 30-inch machine, so it's not tiny. Make sure you have the space for it before pulling the trigger. I almost underestimated how much room it would take up, but once it's in place, it's worth it. Also, it's 115V, so if you're used to standard household outlets, you're good, but if you're looking at something for a commercial kitchen with different voltage needs, double-check that. I've found that it's really important to measure your space carefully and plan for the machine's installation, but once you've got it set up, it's a breeze to use. The Hoshizaki KML-700MAJ isn't cheap, but it's built like a tank and performs like a champ. If you need reliable, high-volume ice production without the headaches, this is a great choice. It's not for everyone, but if you're running a business or just need a serious ice maker, it's hard to beat. I've found that the cost savings from not having to buy ice or deal with ice deliveries have really added up over time, so it's definitely a worthwhile investment for me. Pros-wise, the build quality is top-notch, the ice production is impressive, and it's surprisingly easy to maintain. The only real downsides are the size, it's big, and the initial cost, which is higher than your average home ice maker. If you're on the fence, I'd say go for it if you've got the space and the need. It's a workhorse that won't let you down. I've been using mine for months now, and I can honestly say it's been a game-changer for my business. I've been able to focus on other things, knowing that my ice supply is taken care of, and that's a huge relief. So, if you're looking for a reliable and high-performance ice machine, I'd definitely recommend the Hoshizaki KML-700MAJ. Check it out using the link below, and let me know in the comments if you've got any questions. Happy ice making!